Hello, my legion of little goblins. This is Gamer Dragon, and welcome back to Let's Play Penumbra Black Blade. Alright, let's get to this bullshit. I barely even thought about my father's death. I guess I wasn't expecting to find him any other way. I was determined to complete his work, find an answer to the infection, and then contact the Hive. Why would you want to contact them? Nothing. Oh god. An old concrete pipe, probably used in the sewer. Alright, this fucking place. Shut up! I need you first and foremost. That ladder is out of my reach. Well, then we put it in your reach, you ding-dong. Yes. Third. That was actually a pretty decent throw. Alright, let's... I have not been looking for these fucking things. Ouch!
Holy hell! I mean, good. Yeah, more monkeys for the incinerator. Shut up.
You got scared, bitch. This door is practically gone. Poor guy. Looks like a nasty death. I wouldn't know. He's face down. Can't reach the top plateau from here, so we're jumping up this.
You know, it really is quite amazing. You monkeys and your problem solving. How do you manage it with such small, singular brains? Isn't it terribly quiet, not hearing the thoughts of every one of your brothers?
Man! It's like listening to Alan, except 10 times more annoying, and without any of the likability. Don't worry, I'll be okay. That jump. It took me way too long to figure out how to do this anyway. The one bad fall, I don't feel too bad about. Of course, it probably doesn't help. Glad that rock didn't fall on me. Right? Holy shit, why is there a computer here?
You came! I guess I didn't really expect you to bother. My lab partner's such a pessimist. Was such a pessimist. It kind of rubbed off on me. He tried to make it through to me not too long ago. I guess he's a bit late for the party. You'll have to make a quick detour over the surface next, but be careful. If the cold doesn't kill you, well, let's just say I didn't pick the safest of locales for my last-ditch survival attempt. Okay, good news. Good news. Oh yeah, I think I've got a cure. Well, It's not really what you'd call a cure, but it should be enough to help you. I don't think I'm infected. I was careful, but I guess if you come rescue me and I'm looking at you like you're a roast chicken, I got it wrong. Sorry. That probably wasn't funny, was it? No. I suppose not. Well, I hope to see you soon.
Yeah. Cures, rescues, saving the world. Also cliche, also ridiculous. Do you really...
But yeah, it's like talking with Alan, but, you know, without any of the likability. A cure. I had my doubts by then, but I didn't have much choice. I resolved to find Amabel and put things right. Alright. So if you're on...
I'm not actually cold, you understand? I'm just trying to make you feel better. Very inefficient thing, your brain. Gives off lots of heat.
So if you're on anything but easy mode, this cold is going to kill you. Eventually.
Now, if I were you, which arguably I am, I'd be asking myself in a gormless sort of voice, did that bridge really collapse, or is my good friend Clarence just playing an hilarious jape? The answer, monkey man, is that I don't even know myself. One way to find out. Please, don't get us killed.
Shut the fuck up, Clarence. Just... The Zippo lighter has fluid in it! Holy shit, it's a fucking miracle! At least it's flammable and you can be warm. Yeah, that's our way back. I don't like it either. Oh, button. You remember those ledges we had to jump on in Castle Brandenburg? Good times. Alright. Trying to think. What did I do the last? Let's see, I think I can use these to make a small flamethrower.
This red. He's plastered all over your mind like a garish wallpaper. He wanted to die and we wouldn't let him.
We know, because you guys are dickheads.
He's kind of humming up the place, if you know what I mean. Weird smell. Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go give you a memory of him a good kicking.
Flamethrower it. This might work if I could stand here for hours without freezing to death. Barrels filled with gasoline. It almost work, but I'm too close to the explosion. I need a delayed reaction. Delayed. Okay, that works. So we're gonna turn this into a Molotov barrel. Cloth won't ignite. I need to soak it in something black. Oh. God, it's always fucking something. I swear to God. Alcohol. And that's the last of the alcohol. Okay. That worked.
Okay, so, on the to-do list, find this damsel in distress, kill the bad guys, cure infection, save the world. Chances of success? Nil. Chances of survival? Well, you've got old Clarence on board. That should speak for itself. Chances of you buggering things up royally? Almost certain.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, great! Kennel! Like the sound of that. What the fuck happened here?
You know, you turning up here is probably the second best thing to happen to me since I've been down here. I'm reserving first place for when we get out. So, I'm not big-headed enough to think you came all the way here just to rescue me. I wasn't lying, though. I think I've worked out how to disinfect you. But, you probably saw this coming. It's not quite as simple as all that.
Obviously.
I had to engage the failsafe on the research rooms to seal myself in here. And that means we need a key card to get me out. One of the personnel, one of the infected ones, tried to get in with a card, but I don't know where it went. Look, I need you, and, well, if you do get me out, I'll give you the biggest hug of your life.
Christ! Go here, go there, fetch this, run me a bath. Typical broad, atypical circumstances. You think fate has anything to do with this? Fate is merely the war cry of those too scared to think for themselves.
Weren't you part of a hive mind? You dipshit. Trail of blood leading off. Place is huge. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. And I'm pretty sure I know where the key card is. Okay, that's... I know exactly where it is. That's bricked off. I thought they were trying to brick off that area too. I'd say it's a definite dead end. Much like my life.
The Archaic would never ask that employees work longer than the recommended 8-hour shift, but understands that enthusiasm for their work and dedication to the team may often motivate them to do so. Thank you for not letting us down.
Oh look, there's another one of those stupid artifact things. Stick to the light. Oh, why is it a pole? Push. Dog food. Probably expired dog food. Presume this is where the dog slept. Pretty filthy. Rotten and food and smell of wet dogs. Pretty obvious what it... It stinks. How observant. Those bolts just made me briefly think that something was watching me.
Dark, isn't it? Echo! 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 Kinda empty. Now this is what it's like to be me, buried deep within the cavernous expanse you call a mind. You see, this is what puts me in such a bad mood. We spend all this time messing about with door codes, levers, human appendages, and it turns out at the blink of an eye, I can just block it all out. Whoosh! Gone. Just you and me on some kind of messed up holiday.
I hope Philip has
you think
a
I can conjure
memory
up
of a
some
beach.
margaritas? No? Shall we get the hell out of here, then?
Please?
Well, it's hardly better, but it is more interesting. Just...
Hey, here's a thought. Why don't you go to the memory of a beach, conjure up those margaritas, and shut the fuck up for a few hours? What's making those noises? Feels like something is crawling around inside the walls. I don't think it would be wise to go in there yet. Not even with a flashlight. See that hole? It lives in there. Man, where are you holding the flashlight? What happened here? I think I want to know. Anyway, I need these. I think it'll stop what? Hope that's sufficient. Almost seems like an animal did this, but there's no claw marks. Torch is running out of power. I should probably have one of my fresh batteries. I can do the... Oh, that one actually perfectly covers up that hole. Standard stuff, collar's leash, water bowl. Oh my god. I hope I've seen the last of these appalling things. Horrible. I want to think about what killed these poor animals. you, Clarence, you dick! Just to be extra certain, I'm going to pick up barrels and I'm on top of the crates. Don't mess with anything you're not ready to fuck with. Ooh, battery's good. Note. Efficiency assessment as sanctioned by Elof Carpenter elevated. Subject, Wilbur Frisk, Chief Overseer, Shelter Research Station, Greenland. Report filed by Garrett Quinn. February 20th, 2000. My assessment of Frisk begins today. I've taken up station as his personal assistant and my report will run for 6 months. Since taking over control of the facility from Brett and Stafferson in 1980, Frisk has turned up a few precious results and I intend to discover why. Simple! It's because he's a fucking prick! Having observed Frisk for 2 weeks, it seems my earlier assumptions may have been quite incorrect. He displays passion, efficiency, and above all, commitment to the cause. These qualities are ably demonstrated by his recent discovery of what is being called the Burgate Tomb at the primary excavation. He has, of course, called for a full-scale investigation. April 28, 2000, a small-scale epidemic has resulted from the ultimate opening of the tomb, and this will be a perfect opportunity to fully observe Frisk's ability to deal with high-pressure scenarios. The epidemic has developed beyond all control. There have been many casualties, and it is hard not to highlight Wilbur as the primary cause. Won't you use a fucking prick? Frisk has lost all control. While a number of survivors have fled and others have holed themselves up in the mess hall, Frisk has chosen to lock himself away in the kennels with the remaining dogs for protection. I have had no choice but to follow him here in order to complete my report. September ? I have lost some time, but Frisk seems to almost be enjoying himself. Become very close to the canines. Every day he leaves the compound to forage for food in the main base, which he then feeds the animals, despite a number of them being infected. Frisk has developed some strange symptoms, becoming sensitive to light. The slightest light scares him away. He's also displaying almost animalistic tendencies. He's been digging out some of the walls and hiding behind them. Further, I suspect he may be sneaking out of the facility at night, possibly even into the mines. Some of the dogs have turned up dead. Entry 9. I've been observing Frisk for some time now, and I believe I can conclude my report. Frisk displays outstanding efficiency, though I am now forced to call his judgment into doubt. Despite plenty of rations remaining, I believe he has begun eating the canine. Entry 9. When I woke up this morning, there was a corpse laying on the floor beside me. I broke out the flashlight, fearful Frisk may have been savage or taken his own life. As I did so, not help but see at the corner of my vision, Frisk leaned back into the shadows. The dead man was Dr. Roberts, a scientist I was sure had escaped into the mines at the first signs of the epidemic. He had bite marks in his side and looked to have been dragged some way. In addition, his tongue was missing. I will continue to observe Frisk while taking additional security precautions. So basically, this whole thing is Wilbur Frisk's fault. I'm gonna save. It's like I'm safe when I'm inside them. Like I've got nothing to lose. But Clarence, he's not in there with me. Oh, that's dark. So, the guy inside the walls, that's Wilbur Frisk. That might have been a bit of a bad decision. Oh, Jesus! Fuck you!
Blatant corpses! You lot must be programmed to just search out danger and throw yourselves head first at it. I'm starting to become seriously desensitized here.
I have a feeling that's the assistant. For the record, flashlight light won't stop him, but those will. Or that's the assistant. Oh my god. I don't know who the assistant is. Why he's covered in bite marks and scratches.
Key cards? I hate key cards. Whatever happened to good old bolts and padlocks? That's what I want to know.
We still have them. Okay, get to the safe point. Gotta wait for the lights to come back this way. I mean, don't go. Never coming back here ever again. Fuck that.
So, wanna let her rot a few more hours, make her really appreciate this daring rescue attempt? Or shall we go let her out now? Make the most of her while she's vulnerable? Huh? Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. Eh?
That's gross. Boo! Here? And I don't need to go down that hallway for any time soon. Now for the stupidest part of this game. Like, seriously, this part makes me so fucking mad.
Shelter Research Station is encountering technical difficulties. Please have your personal cyanide capsule at the ready.
Bold of Archaic to assume that people are just going to willingly kill themselves for this bullshit. I've been a projector around here at some point. It's locked. A small sign explains that this is Dr. Swanson's office. Nothing, I guess it's broken. Boo. Okay, I'll turn it off. Like the medical tags, I don't really have the time to read them, much less understand them. And what have we done? Desperations aren't coming down here. I never understood why people just, like, write things in blood like that. What the hell is this little thing? A little alien baby or something? Calendar from last year. Gate leading up to the outside. Probably where all the boxes and crates were delivered from.
Oh, looky here. More perilous, death-defying action, courtesy of the skinny English professor. Rambo, you are not. Try running towards him, screaming for a change.
What the fuck kind of bitch-ass throw was that? Ow! Fuck me! Ow! Why? No, I don't know why why its dick looks weird. That wasn't right. That sounded like a...
Hey, good work, buddy. Give yourself a slap on the back with a crowbar, why don't you? Oh, one thing. Before you get too overwhelmed with glee. I know murder can be a lot of fun, but, didn't you quite like that broad? Hey, I think that's a piece of her skull on your shoe. Wait, don't tell me you really thought... I thought you knew I was pulling your leg. Oh, my best laid plans and all that. This is just terrible. You silly Billy. Come on, monkey. Take a joke.
Why don't you take a joke and die, you fucking piece of shit?
Why, oh why are they always holding a key? Or a note? Or a swipe card? Why is it never, I don't know, a cheese sandwich? I'm starving.
Thanks for ruining the whole fucking day, you jack-off. Well, life really fucking sucks. And you know, the more I think about it, the stupider her death actually is. At least I got more batteries. Ugh.
Boring. Where's the...
Shut up. I don't know the password. I don't know. No idea what this... No idea what this means. Alright. If you're reading this, I guess you won't have to put up with me anymore. I know you will have tried your best, so I suppose thanks for giving me that, at least. Thought I'd knock something up to help you, just in case I wasn't around to do it myself. Sorry it's a bit formal, force of habit, I guess. Abstract. The purpose of this procedure is to formulate a cure that will stabilize the infection in the host and, if possible, reject it entirely. Experiments have shown that injections cover as much as 50% of the brain tissue can be reversed at an 80% success rate. I like those odds. In rare cases, mixture will destroy both host and infection. Ah, the luxury of having no choice. Equipment. Compound mixer type CX3B2 version 2, built from substance analyzer. Chemicals. Acetone, fluorine, sulfur, iodine, nitrogen, bromine. Acetone, chemical base, chlorine, catalyst, sulfur, delivery packet, iodine, stabilizer, nitrogen, pH balancing, bromine, acidity regulator. Fairly important. Without this, it'd just be a big old rat poison. Chemicals will automatically be stored in the order listed above. The most important addition is Substance 65. I've only had access to 12 and 67, which have proven to work with varying degrees of success. 65 has similar, though exaggerated, properties to 7 and was discovered just before the infection, though it should still be quarantined within the chemical labs. Method: the chemicals be combined within the CX3 version 2 and stored according to the listed order. As default setting, storing will be automatic and chemicals stored into the machine in any order. Substance is to be inserted into inner slot. It's vital that the chemicals are mixed in the following order: chlorine, acetone, iodine, bromine, nitrogen, finally sulfur. Note that due to an error during manufacturing, the lower button now got reverse numbering, making the rightmost start at 4 and then increasing to the left. What? After successful mixture, the host can be injected with up to 3 milligrams, depending on the severity of the infection. Note: all chemicals and equipment should be stored in the examination room. Predicted effects: since the viral aspect of the host mind is likely to be a weakened or inflicted portion of the original host identity, the final state of the host is unclear. I guess I'll never give up on the fairy tale ending. It's also likely that some remnant of the viral capabilities may remain: telepathy, memory, perhaps even the ability to communicate with the central nervous system. Seriously though, even if we didn't quite get our happy ending, thanks for trying. It meant a lot to me.
This broad, you kill her off. And she's still getting a lot of piss and wind from beyond the grave. That's about as likely to work as aromatherapy is to cure cancer.
You're a cancer! Now it's just a lot of this. Critical. I'd say uninhabitable. Chance of survival, 0.78%. Environmental status. Chimpanzee 3, lab rat 12, human 3, condition unknown. That does not make me feel very good. Visitor throughput? Last visitor, new visitor, 1 year, 2 days ago. Last confirmed exit, 8 days ago. Total exits last year, 31. Total exits this year. Total visitors this year. I'm not entirely sure what all those numbers mean. Checking operational systems. Life support, 36%. Catering, offline. Transport, offline. Communications, internal only. Security, offline. Plumbing, 100%. What the fuck do you mean 100%? Major events. 21st of August, 1972. Accident 18 occurs. 1st of April, 1973. Construction starts. March 3rd, 2 years later. Construction complete. January 6, 92. Substance 63 and artifact 6B discovered at Site B. 27th of April, 2000. Investigation resumed. 35 logs corrupted and could not be recovered. Research status. Project C50 C56-7 status completed. Outcome negative. Outcome negative. Outcome unknown. There is a way to get... Where's the password? I know there's a password for that around here. Metal shelf. At the rate everything here has decomposed, it's quite astonishing. I guess it's not all of the moist, but still. Ew! Anyway, let's save and get the fuck out of here, I guess. The tour gate, these belong to them. I feel less here. I'm slipping. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this and want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification icon, and share this video with someone who might enjoy this series. I'm Gamer Dragon, and I will see you later. Bye!